All right, guys, a little different format for this one. If you stick around to the very end of the video, we're going to give you a heads up of where we're going and where we'll be with Charlie Brown. What's up, guys? Well, this is day 2, No Prep Kings Bowling Green. We got a really busy day. We got to deliver some parts to Murder Nova and Phantom, so we're gonna get him hooked up with a carbon wing and some suspension parts for Phantom's street car build. Love those guys. Happy to help and be on board with their program. We won last night, so we're all on a high. We're gonna see if we can do it again today. So that's it. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you. How are you guys? Good. Jason just brought you some. Got your parts in there.
Hey, you guys, we need to pull the wing off for you guys to look. What do you think? How you doing? Not too bad, man. How are you? Look, man, we make pretty good one, yeah.
So you're all unboxed and staying here, so you look at it. You got it nice.
You want to look at this real quick? Let me pull the trunk off, and then you can look at it and see if that's gonna be able to mount to it.
Okay.
I'll be stoked to get y'all's wing on this, man. I've talked about it for a long time.
I know we messaged back and forth for years about it.
But if you look, we're heavy. We're heavy everywhere. Everywhere heavy. You know
that deal was never going to come off there.
No. And if you feel underneath, it's aluminum. This is just a piece of carbon on top that we made one pass with it and it ripped, so I put the aluminum back under it.
Oh, I got
it was just not strong enough. So
let's see.
So we cut our trunk lid right here, and then this right here is where it
goes on top. Okay.
Yes, the trunk sets on top.
You got a tape measure, man?
Yeah. So 20 is the NPK.
Yeah.
You know. But
people are supposed to
man,
know.
I've seen so many. I saw somebody's wing yesterday that was out of control. I don't even remember who it was. It's Murillo's.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude. It looks like it's like this, and this wicker's like 3 inches.
You got plenty of. I mean, you're with it.
I just don't. You don't need that big of a wing out here. We're not running quarter mile. I don't understand what all these guys are doing.
No way, you're right. Let's I'm gonna grab it, and you gotta give me a knife, and then we'll unbox it.
You guys did well last night, though, huh? Yeah, that's cool, man.
Put leaf springs back on this rig?
On what?
On this deal?
No.
We got 10 soldiers over here, and they're kind of they leaf spring, but they also carbon.
They carbon. We've talked about getting one of their wings for a long time. You know, it looks like.
Like it was made, bro.
Dude, it's close, isn't it? As soon as we leave this track, we're going to move the fire bottles to the back, and then we can take this weight out of the trunk. And then we should be able to lose this 20 pounds, and then, I don't know. What does this wing weigh?
It should weigh about 6 pounds.
6 pounds?
So, with the hardware, everything. So, I didn't bring any hardware with me because I'm like, I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, obviously your guys' schedule is crazy. I would love to mount it for you. If that don't work, then be a dentist can or whatever, you know.
I mean, if it doesn't work out, it's not something that we could do. What about after New Hampshire? We swing back. Perfect. We're going home from New Hampshire, right?
Yeah, that'd be on your way.
Yeah. How long would it take you to put this on?
We can do it in a day.
Like a full like a full day?
Well, the guy that's gonna install
you gotta understand, I've been on the road for so long, when they tell me you can go home, I point this truck towards home.
Yeah, I don't wanna lie, I don't wanna lie to you. It's probably taking a day.
Yeah.
Because you got like, you want it to make it.
Well, I need it done too, you know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, that's good. That's what it needs, boys.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be what? Yeah.
That's half of that aluminum.
Yeah, this is supposed to be what? No. There's specs.
9 inches for that one.
And it's something like this. See how I had to cut this one?
Oh,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah, we might have to
There's
do that.
specs for it, but
yeah, we have to trim it up. Where's that?
Trimming up things makes them lighter.
Yeah. So depending on how they measure it.
Oh, you know, hey, that's only 9 inches. I'm telling you right now, if this sticks up, then I'm measuring it from here.
100%.
Everybody else is fucking cheating. Like, Murillo's wing comes all the way to here.
Yes,
so I'm betting that he's not starting his wing to here, you know?
Yeah, he's like measuring from the
Yeah.
panel.
There's some people that their wicker bill collar, they're putting a piece of shit right here and then measuring to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah. Hey, there's so many loopholes at Street Outlaws.
We can just reuse these tabs and dial. Yeah, it won't be bad. So, however it shakes out, I'm happy to do it for you. If Dennis has to do it, I'll get that too.
How does this go on?
So,
bolt?
Yeah, it'll have. So basically, it gets like little, they're just little aluminum pieces that go down through it.
Oh, okay.
So, if you guys go to Dennis's, just text me. I'll overnight hardware. Yeah. No, that's fair, dude. Because I know you guys are on a time constraint, and I would love to be like, man, you got to break. I ain't gonna do
Well,
it.
it wouldn't even be so bad if we weren't trying to refresh the motor.
That's what I was fixing to tell him. So while they're working on this stuff back here, we're going to be putting rods in this motor. So it's one of those deals that has to come first.
Yeah.
Like we got 20 passes on it right now.
Hopefully we got 25 after today.
Hopefully we'll have 25 after today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Are there like struts or anything to go underneath that?
we're not over there, guys. I'll catch y'all. You're gonna catch y'all. Thank you. Be working.
Hi, everybody! How's everybody doing today?
Good.
We ready for another exciting day? Y'all are my favorite group. Come on, let's go. Perfect.
2 beers and a water.
I'll take it on that one.
Shoot, yeah. Man, I'll take that first one. That's good. Because that track's way different than yesterday. Big time difference. So we got a tune-up in it right now that we ran in the semis last night. So if it takes it, then we're in good shape. Because it's just going to keep getting better and better as the day goes on, yeah. It's greasy right now.
I know.
It really doesn't.
It don't.
That's what Brad said. He said it doesn't matter.
Oh no. The worst of track.
It matters, but it said it doesn't matter.
A few moments later.
Tranny fluid everywhere. Oh, it could have been bad. Yeah. Could have crashed your car because of that. Yeah.
When we were in a hurry, we couldn't put 6 bolts in the flywheel like we wanted to because only 3 of them lined up. So we were like,
only had 3 bolts in the flywheel?
No, in the converter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Flex plates in the converter.
Yeah.
Which is super common. Yeah, super common. But I wanted to run all 6 since.
So when I went to start it, it was clanking. I told Brad, man, it's making a noise, and we kind of figured maybe the starter had backed out. So we didn't really, we sent it down through there. Well, then we got back, and he went under to look, and the starter was tight. Well, the flywheel bolts backed out. So it might have, he can explain it better.
Yeah, the flywheel bolts backed out, and the threads are all jacked up on them, which means the threads in the back of the crank are probably also jacked up. So even if we could find the parts to fix it and had enough time between rounds, you're not going to fix the crankshaft here in the pits. So it's a bummer because I think we had the car to beat again today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I would say we definitely made the fastest pass first round.
Oh,
By a lot.
Yeah.
yeah, after seeing Landlord go down it, that car only got 60 feet.
Yeah.
So the car we beat in the finals yesterday made it about 60, and then 100, and then he won 40, and that was about as far as it got. He about got beat by that other great first gen. So
Really?
they gone.
So basically, there's a flex plate. Remember that plate that's there with the teeth on it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So,
It's about to fall off.
Yeah, it's bolted to the back of the motor, and it's about to fall off. And it pulled the threads out. The crankshaft is threaded, so the crankshaft goes all the way through the engine. That's what's spinning. So it kind of a bad deal. Here, Rick. So So see those bolts? They're all jacked up in there?
Yeah.
So they're backed out. So dude, this thing could have came apart. It would have freaking sawed my legs off, bro.
Yeah, because this is right.
My feet are right here.
Oh my goodness.
It's not worth thinking with.
I don't like it, quit.
JB Weld?
Too much of a safety risk.
Yeah.
Too much of a safety risk to try to.
feel like we were lucky
put some
enough.
bolts in there. Fucked up bolt. They're probably gonna fall out.
Exactly. It's not worth
It's not worth it. Get it back to the shop and fix it correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a big
Just
flex
internal
common
balance.
are those bolts.
Yeah.
Very common.
Yeah.
Not helping.
No, we can find the parts. But I agree with if the crank's jacked up, then I mean it might be fixable at the shop, the crank, but I mean it's really gonna suck if we have to take the crank out of it.
Well,
Or just run it up the Tony
Yeah.
might be able to fix it without.
with it in the motor. But
I just can't believe they just flex plate or that they backed out of the crankshaft. And we got it on video of you torquing them and putting Loctite on them.
yeah, I mean they were. Yeah, I did it myself. I know that they were in and torqued and Loctited, but shit happens still. You know what I mean? Big old motor, a lot of vibration. I guess I don't know.
I mean, look at Brian's face, bro.
Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. That's all I can say. It's racing, man.
If you're gonna walk on thin ice, you might as well dance.
How many bolts are
Love
in
your
there?
optimism. That's why we bring it along.
See, on the Cummins, there's 8, and we torque them more, so maybe they just needed more torque.
It is a bummer.
I think I went 70. I just looked it up on.
Well, especially when it made such a good lap and nobody else did.
I started to just do mileage. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
We could have fixed this last night.
Yeah, you did.
Before it was all
Before it was
as
as bad as it was, we could have taken it out. We would have had time to pull the trans out, probably chase the threads.
It could have been all right.
Yeah, it might have been a little loose in the finals, but then after the pass we just made,
It did,
destroyed it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You did
If
say
we
it.
would have checked that last night, we could have possibly fixed it last night, and we had the time.
Yeah.
Right now we don't have the time, and
Yeah,
it's
too
probably
far gone.
It's too far gone. Yeah.
But on
The
smart
weekend's
cars,
still a
bro.
victory.
No,
By and large.
it definitely
Absolutely.
is.
By and
For sure.
large.
Yeah.
We never got beat.
No.
We never got beat. But
Nobody there would have had a handle on that track today.
it's our own fault for not checking that last night.
We should have checked it last
Should have checked it last night.
In your guys' defense, it's the first time you've been out with it, so it's like getting reacclimated to your routine is a big deal, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't matter though.
No,
You
it's
complained
true. We're
about a
better
noise
than
and
that,
it got
but-
looked, it didn't get checked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Now,
Yep.
now it's bit us in the ass.
Yeah, when I got back last night, I should have said something again.
Well, we were all busy celebrating
Mhm.
and enjoying ourselves that we forgot to work on the car. The highs and lows of race car. Yep. It is part of it.
Yeah.
You go from the top
Yeah.
to the bottom. Last night was take all my money.
Yeah.
Today it's
Race
you're
cars are
taking my money.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, the weekend didn't go 100% as planned. We obviously had a lot of really, really amazing moments, but we came to the realization that we were not going to be able to get it fixed in between rounds. That's really hard for us in general to accept. Some of the stuff you don't see on camera is me calling people kind of frantically looking for parts. I stopped at a lot of different people's trailers looking for parts because they weren't sure exactly how much time we would have in between rounds. So basically the flex plate bolts came loose and then it tore up the flex plate. So I was looking for parts, couldn't find them. So then we just kind of had this realization of like, crap, we're not going to get this thing fixed. And that hits hard when you're, you know that you have a car that is capable of winning this deal, because we did it the night before. In our first round pass, as you saw, it was a really good hit, and really nobody else even made it down the racetrack. So, we had a loaded gun that we couldn't shoot, and that was hard to deal with because we also let ourselves down. I noticed a noise Friday night, said something on the radio to the guys, and then we won. We were so stoked. We got back, and that noise, we thought the starter was loose. We didn't check it then. We forgot about it because we were so stoked to win. Obviously, that's a super easy mistake to make, but our job wasn't done yet. That was only one part of our job. We came there to win both days, not just one. So we let ourselves down. We celebrated too early. We popped the champagne a little early, if you would say, right? Like we had another victory on the other side that we didn't get to compete in, and we took ourselves out. So now we got parts on order to fix Charlie. Brad's working on that. You've probably seen us on the invite list for the Gangster's Paradise. We're not going to make that. We probably weren't going to go anyway. I have a vacation that I'm leaving for in the morning. And there's just a bunch of stuff, man. So I love Jeff. We support Jeff. We went ahead and sent him our lock-in money for both days. Even though we weren't going to be there, we feel like that's the right way to do. That's how you race this stuff. If you commit to something, you pay the money. So that's what we did. Right now, the plan is to get Charlie fixed, and then go to Outlaw Armageddon in Oklahoma. So as long as everything looks good and we can make that logistically happen, is a pretty decent ride for us. That's where we're going to go. And this time we're going to have a loaded gun, and we're not going to be afraid to use it. So we appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, grab yourself a Charlie Brown shirt. There's plenty of them on the website. And if you're in Oklahoma or around that area and you see us when we get there, come buy a shirt, grab a high five. Maybe we'll spray you with a nitrous bottle. So we love you guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.